Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for sticking with us. We are live here at Mount Carmel. The Tigers are on the move after a big pass to Garrett King for the first down. Perry, though, unable to escape anything there and goes down right around the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of a half a yard. I'm BJ Pheasant here with Lenny Irwin, and we've had all kinds of bugs getting this game on here today. Sure missed Tiger football, and we're glad we could get it on for you now. You'll see the score there is 7-0 as Mount Carmel scored first after Paris went 3 and out on their first possession.
Paris went 3 and out. Mount Carmel scored on 2 plays. A 5-yard run by Hadgra and then a 54-yard touchdown run. But the kick was no good.
Okay, now they're saying we've got picture but no audio.
Oh, boy. There's 5, 10, 14 yards on the pass that time to King.
Mason Hutchings with the carry there, short gain.
Yeah, we'll give him 1.
Mic check for us, 1, 2. Camera seems to be working just fine with it. I've got audio on my end. I hope everybody can hear us back home.
All right, Perry still in shotgun. Hutch is in motion. There's a flag. I think
All right.
We had 2 guys in motion. They give it to Nick Moeller. No gain, but I think we're going to lose 5 on the proceed. Well, I don't know. They might decline the penalty.
All right, Nyla, Kim, Jeff, all kinds of messages here. Thank you for letting us know we finally have audio. Before I say something I'll regret. We have had all kinds of issues today, and we are going to stick with it here and get Tiger football on for you. We're looking at 3rd and long right now, down 7-0 here. About 6 minutes, 47 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. And the Tigers are going to line up in the shotgun. We've been that way here for most of the game so far. Perry at quarterback. Hutchings beside him. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 split wide to the right. Gonna switch Hutchings over to the other side. Alva snap, drop straight back, and boy, no. Down he goes. Perry didn't have much of a chance there, and they're going to call in the punt team.
He's going to lose about 8 yards.
Number 52, Eli Swanson, they said, with the sack. Clock ticking, 5:51 to go.
There's a nice high punt.
Be fielded around the 15. Coming this way is Allen. He's got a good return.
Number 12, Perry makes the tackle.
Stops him around the 35-yard lines where they'll take over. Mount Carmel scored on their first possession after just a couple plays. Lenny, I was tackling cords when that happened. How did they score on that one?
Well, they ran the first play. It was just a straight handoff to Zeke Hadra. He went for 5 yards, and then the next play was pretty much the same thing. It was a pitch this time over to the right side, and Hadra went 54 yards for the touchdown. They covered 59 total yards on the touchdown on 2 carries. They missed the extra point, though, so that's why we stand at 6-0.
He's going to scurry right back up the middle. Brewster's going to pick up, what, about 3 yards, 4 yards?
Yeah, about 3.
That'll bring up second down.
Should be 2nd and 7.
Try to get the scoreboard operated for you here as best I can. Trying to run the camera and the scoreboard and call the game here. I am multitasking. Back in the shotgun we go with Brewster. Fakes the inside handoff, gets his guy downfield. It's blocked.
So that'll be incomplete on the first pass attempt. Somebody got a hand on it anyway. I couldn't see who it was. I think maybe number 54 for the Tigers. Josh Wood, I believe. But I could be wrong on that.
I couldn't tell for sure. So many bodies bouncing around in there at the same time. So Brewster back in the shotgun again. This time he gives off the inside handoff and gets a big seam down the side.
Well, that's the play they scored a touchdown on.
Got to stop the clock as he gets out of bounds. You're going to move the chains. Is that number 5, Zeke Hadra on the carry?
Yep. Got about 16 more on that carry, so he's having a fine day so far.
Like they said, Stuck was given credit for the tackle.
I've got him 3 carries, and he's got 25 yards already, so.
First down, we got a flag right as they snap the ball. We'll wait and find a signal on that one. 4:24 to go. I'll let the clock catch up here for a second.
See what the signal is here. I think it's going to go against Mount Carmel because the head official's got the ball and he's already walking backwards. So.
All right, on the offense, 5-yard penalty. That'll back them up. It'll be 1st and 15 now with the ball on their own 44-yard line. Nope, 49-yard line. Brewster in the shotgun again. 2 wide receivers to the left. They got a slot to the right. Takes the inside handoff. Quick screen this side, and not a lot of yards there. The receiver, number 2. I don't have that one, Lenny.
Number 2, Blaine Sisson. He's just a freshman.
Came back with that little bubble screen there and got a couple yards for him. We're looking at 2nd and 13 now with the ball on the Paris 49-yard line. 3.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. They like this formation. They just kind of shift the slot to the right or left. This time they're going to come motion behind Brewster.
And they pitch it to Sisson on the wide receiver. Oh, he cuts back to the middle and
missed another tackle. Big gain for the Golden Aces. That's going to move them way down the field to the Paris 21-yard line, I think. Right at the 3-minute mark here in the first quarter.
Looked like you got about 33 on that carry to me.
Yep, 1st and 10. Inside.
Yeah.
Boy, I like that sweep.
Yeah, they do.
Boy, another big gain.
Gained about 18, it looked like.
Boy, they're just sweeping right, sweeping left, and having their way with us here at the moment. I'll try to keep everybody updated on the clock. Ignore what I've got on the screen most of the time. Another inside handoff, and he's walking in for the score.
There's a flag on the play, though, so I'm not sure this touchdown's going to stand.
Looks like it's coming back. He's signaling against Mount Carmel.
Illegal shift, so -5, so that'll be minus.
Pretty neat with the officials mic like that, being able to hear them here and know what the call is. They've got it set up so we can plug it into our sound system as well, and the cord's just not long enough to get all the way up to the top of the box for us, I think. So, first and goal. Ball at the 10-yard line. Inside handoff, sweeping this way again. They got him.
Not much happening that time.
Hadra was going.
41 out there on the stop. Brian Kohlmeyer, and I think 83 also. Atkinson.
Kohlmeyer came in and wrapped him up around the ankles, and Atkinson finished him off.
So he lost about 5 on that one.
Sitting around 1:45 to go here in the first quarter. Paris down 6-0. Mount Carmel on the move. Ball, second and goal. At the 15-yard line for Laos, going to keep it himself. Brewster scrambling to the left, puts the brakes on and swallowed up.
Defense made a good stop there. So.
They're going to give credit on the tackle to Atkinson, but he had a lot of help on that one.
He did. Brewster lost about a yard on that play as well. So.
All right, now we're in a little better position here. I assume 4-down territory unless they're going to kick it.
You would think, because it's third and 15 now, it says on the scoreboard. So.
A little confusion there in the backfield for a second. Mount Carmel swapping guys back and forth. And now they're going to call a timeout.
They're going to take a timeout. There was definitely some guys wasn't sure where they were supposed to be. So,
about 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. Mount Carmel on top, 6-0. We'll take a quick break as well. We'll be right back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors, Dan and Sherry Hutchings, Steve and Lynn Young, Paul and Kathy Porter, Denny and Mary Lou Pine, and Tom and Marnita Stuck. Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive. Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and talk to Bruce, Ann, or Tay, and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at churchinsagency.com. It's 6-0 Mount Carmel here at Mount Carmel High School, broadcasting from the Snake Pit, they call it, here at Legends Field. Mount Carmel working their way down the field, facing a 3rd and goal from their own 15-yard line. Brewster gives a signal, sends a man in motion. Gives the pitch to him, a sweep to the right. Gets a seam, and he's in for the score.
Yeah, he is. That was number 3. Bo Stipp.
That'll make the score 12-0. Pending the extra point attempt here.
What does it say? 41 seconds in the first quarter?
Yep. Paris had contained. They turned him back in, and he just found a seam and walked in untouched. Waiting the extra point attempt. The hold's down. The kick is very high and good this time. They had a guy out there to shag the kick standing around the track, and he didn't even move. One hopped right to him like they'd rehearsed that one. And your score 13-0 at the, I almost said at the end of the first. We got 41 seconds left, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here in just a moment with more Tiger football on the Paris Sports Network. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. And we're back again, a 13-0 score now. Mount Carmel on top, 41 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Lenny, I know you'll add up those yardage totals for us at halftime and at the end of the game, but I'm not sure I want to know them right now. Mount Carmel's just racking up the yards.
They are. I'm telling you what, now they run that sweep pretty much to perfection. Their option quarterback, whatever you want to call it, because the quarterback will start in motion kind of one way or the other way, and they've got a guy counter motion the other way, and it's been working for them.
King on the return for the Tigers, going right back up the middle. Going to spin him down around the 30-yard line.
Yep, that looks like that's where they're going to start. So this will be Paris's third possession. Each time we've gotten 5 yards better, though. We started at 20 on the first one, 25 on the second one, and now we're at the 30. So
all right, this time we'll put Perry in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers to the right. Looks like Phillips over here, Moeller's over here, and maybe Jude Sullivan out there as well. The pass is complete. He's swallowed up right away.
Yeah, and I think he's going to lose a couple yards.
They got it to Nick Moeller. Didn't really have anywhere to go. Yeah, he lost about 2 yards there. Maybe the last play here of the first quarter as we're ticking down to about 12 seconds.
I'm not sure Paris has got any desire to go ahead and run a play.
No, I'm going to make sure I got everybody on track here. And
that'll be the end of the first quarter. Mount Carmel Golden Aces on top, 13-0.
All right, we'll take a quick break as well. We'll be right back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network. Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris. Golf season will be here before you know it. An Eagle Ridge Golf Course in Paris offers one of the preeminent courses in East Central Illinois and West Central Indiana. Their Wednesday night league will be starting up soon, but they also offer special services such as corporate events, receptions, and group lessons. Call 463-3434 or visit EagleRidgeParis.com. One quarter in the books here from Mount Carmel High School.
All right, it's going to be Paris ball starting at about the 27, 26 maybe.
The scoreboard says 28.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I'd say it's closer to 27, looks to me like.
Looking at our monitor here as I'm swinging the camera around, we sure have a lot better look than the folks back home just because the camera's got to be zoomed out or I'm giving everybody motion sickness trying to track the ball. It is a beautiful day for football, and Tigers facing second and long. Right back up the middle there.
I think that was Hutchings. He just took the direct snap, I think.
Yeah.
Or maybe he moved into quarterback. I'm not sure which, but
yeah, it didn't fool anybody.
no. I'd say no gain on the play.
Nope, none at all. Facing 3rd and 12 now.
Well, Perry's still at quarterback, so it must have just been a direct snap to Hutchings.
Fakes the pass. Keeps it himself over to the right side. He's got some yard. Oh, puts the brakes on. And
yeah, he did. It's going to bring up 4th down now. It's going to be probably 4th and 7 or maybe a short 8. Looks like we're going to go ahead and kick the ball away again as our punter's in the game.
Good snap. He's got all kinds of time. Gets off a high short kick. He calls for a fair catch.
And it looks like they're going to take it on about the 31, possibly 32.
Peace and quiet.
Is that what it was? Was it your?
Did the hum go away for you too?
Yeah.
I mentioned the technical gremlins we've had today.
Now it's even in your headset.
Yes, and now the hum has gone away. I was about to go nuts, so now I can hear myself. We found the source of the hum. The hum is gone. We have de-hummed our system here today. I don't think the people at home could hear the hum, but it was humming. 1st and 10 now for Mount Carmel with the ball at their own 31-yard line. Again, the sweep to the outside. Guy cutting it back up. He's got a
flags. That was number 3, Bo Stipp. We'll see what the flag is, though, before we...
My guess is a hold. It came back in the backfield of Mount Carmel.
You're correct, Beads.
All right.
That'll be 10 yards. They're going to mark it off, so...
You like to think they're holding if they're running like that against us.
Yeah, no kidding.
Surely we're not giving up that kind of yardage, you know. That time we got the call there, so that'll back them up, and they're going to be facing second and 20.
Yep.
Ball back at their own 19-yard line. 10 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in the second quarter. All right, Brewster back in the shotgun again. Fakes the in. Nope, gives it to Hadra. Breaks a tackle and gets to the outside, but he's not going to get a whole lot on this one. Started at the 19. That'll be a short gain up to...
Yeah, he got about
more
6.
than I thought, yeah. That was a good gain.
Looks like he got about 6, possibly 7. I think I'm going to give him 7.
Try and zoom in for folks there a little bit more. So looking at second and about 13 now. Clock ticking away, just under 10 minutes to play. Brewster looking to his right, little screen pass.
It's out to Hadra. He gets popped pretty good, though, out there.
Yep, Hadra with the reception. That's going to bring up 3rd down. And a manageable 3rd down as they're going to looking at about 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4. Mount Carmel's been able to move the ball through the air, on the ground. Tiger defense has stiffened up since those first couple of possessions. Still giving up the touchdown on the last possession, but it gave him a lot more effort. Oh,
fumble.
Quick snap off his helmet. Tigers got it.
Paris recovered, so.
All right, and his short field to work with. A break for Paris. Jude Sullivan on the fumble recovery. Brewster just didn't see that snap coming as it bounced right off of his helmet. First and 10 for the Tigers. They're going to send a man in motion. Jet sweep. They're going to hand it off around the left side. Tries to turn the corner. And picked up a yard or two maybe. Number 7, Norman Phillips on the carry. He lined up out at the right end. They brought him all the way across in motion. They're going to send 3 receivers to the right side. Both teams operating out of the shotguns, all we've seen from either side. Looking to the outside, pass complete. And a quick tackle.
Yeah, it was. Number 20 was for Caleb Norick was out there to make that tackle for Mount Carmel.
Nick Moeller on the reception for Paris.
Gained a yard.
Ugh. He threw it 25 yards, though.
I'm sure
it's a long throw across the field like that for 1 yard. All right, back in the shotgun again. Long third down. Oh, and nowhere to go. Scrambling to his right. Now gets rid of it.
Right through the hands of 33, Jude Sullivan.
Oh, we've got a late flag right there in front of a bunch of Tigers.
Well, they motioned to the Mountains Carmel side, but
they're going to decline it. I'm thinking ineligible receiver maybe, or.
Yep, you are correct. So they're going to decline it. That'll just bring up 4th down now. It'll be 4th and 8.
7:19 to go here in the first half.
Looks like the Tigers are going to go for it, though.
Now they don't have a whole lot to lose right here.
Not really.
If you kick it in the end zone, you're gaining
about 11 yards, maybe.
So out of the shotgun again. Bringing a man in motion. And there's a flag.
Another flag. False start.
That's going to bump us back. A 5-yard penalty will set us back. It'll be 4th down and 12 or 13, and calling for the punt team now, which consists of 1 kid. And it was not even the punter.
Well, the punter's Landon Ingram, but he plays offensive lineman, so.
He slides back to kick, takes a snap. Nice high kick. It's short. That's what you want, and it's going to get in the end zone for the touchback. So close.
It was close.
Number 18, Garrett King, got down there and did his best to keep it out of the end zone, but no such luck. So Mount Carmel will get it back at their own 20-yard line. $7:09 to go in the half. I can't keep up with the clock. I just keep resetting it to match the score.
Well, it's good to see a lot of people in the stands over on the far side. They got the pep band over there. The cheerleaders are on top of what used to be the old locker rooms.
They've got a lot of support down here in Mount Carmel.
For sure.
Man in motion again. They're going to pitch it to him around the left end.
Not too much happening this time, though, as number 11 was the ball carrier, Zach Allen.
Kohlmeyer got the tackle for the Tigers. Drops him at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Makes it 2nd and 10. And again to the shotgun. They'll send twins to the left side. Man in motion, looking for that jet sweep. Gonna fake the pitch, inside handoff. The counter play, and he's got a lot of room for the first down.
Yeah, he does. That was number 25. Dirk Kite. That's another new one. He got about 12 yards.
Just over 6 minutes to play in the half. This time inside handoff, and they're right there on it. Number 5, Hadra, they've seen that play a few times.
Colmar with the tackle, and it looks like he's going to lose about a yard.
They haven't had too many of those plays today, so we'll take it.
We haven't. Be 2nd and 11. I think our scoreboard monitor here is getting kind of, must be the sun shining on it down on the actual scoreboard. But
you're right, it's changed now. I can't quite see the numbers on there. Hey, Bueller's going to keep it himself, or Brewster that is, and maybe a yard.
It's going to bring up 3rd. Yeah, they're going to give him about 2 on the play.
Okay,
so.
3rd and 9 here.
Yep.
Tigers have given up a lot of yardage, but it's been in big chunks. We've been able to stop them, and then if we can get away from giving up that big play, I think we can stop them here. This is punting territory if we can stop them, and flags are flying.
False start, I believe.
All right, 5 yards. That's going to back them up. It's going to stay 3rd down. About 4 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Clock is running again now. Facing a 3rd and about 15 yards to go. Brewster looking to his left. Throwing deep down the sideline. Incomplete.
Oh, King was probably the closest to it. He got a finger on it.
That's my fear of zooming in too much and not being able to catch that play. King had the best crack at it. That's kind of his forte down the sideline.
Yeah, it is.
He does a great job on the basketball court of anticipating those passes and jumping the passing lanes, and he sees that in the defensive backfield as well. So Mount Carmel to punt for the first time today.
Looks like number 11, Zach Allen, is going to do the punting.
Looks like maybe Hutchings and King back to return for Paris.
Oh, it's straight up. It's no distance at all.
Tigers going to get away from this one. It takes a Mount Carmel bounce, but still good field position.
It should be Paris ball on about the 41-yard line.
That it will. 4:05 to go.
Oh, they back. There's no way that's where the ball was at. We lost a yard on that play, Beads. We didn't do anything.
We lose enough yards on our own. We don't need any help. 4:06 to go here in the first half. Tigers lining up in the shotgun formation again. They're going to send the fullback up there just behind the guard. Got a slot to the left as well. And a flag before we even got the ball snapped. Hutchings getting smashed in the backfield. He's like, come on, guys. Everybody stopped when the whistle blew. And it's against the Tigers. See, we don't need any help.
No, we don't.
Rats.
We lost 5 more on that one, so.
So Paris facing a 1st and 15 now, with the ball spotted at their own 35-yard line. We have about 4 minutes and 5 seconds left to go here in the first half, and we really need to get some traction here offensively before we go into the half. A score would be even better.
That would be nice. We definitely need to get something going.
Handoff back up middle to Hutchings. He's going to make some of that back. Gets back near the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, give him 4. Should bring up 2nd and 11. Ball's on about the 39. We got to get to the right to the 50 to get a first down.
So 2nd and 11, 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Barry sends a man in motion. Now he stops, sets. Inside handoff, cuts it up the field. Only going to pick up a couple there, unfortunately. Number 41, the ball carrier, Brian Kohlmeyer. Did a good job with what he had, though. As soon as he saw the opening, he went straight north and south. You know, he wasn't going to dilly-dally back there. 2:50 mark and a long 3rd and 9 for Paris now at their own 40.5-yard line. One wide receiver wide to the right and another timeout call by Mount Carmel. They're wanting to save some time here.
I think they are, yeah.
They're wanting a short field and score again. Got one timeout left here in the first half. We'll take a real quick break and we'll come back here in just a moment with more Tiger football on the Paris Sports Network.
See Diamond Financial for all of your income tax needs. Ben Lucan has 30 years of income tax preparation experience. He and his well-trained staff can take care of all of your personal, corporate, partnership, trust, and not-for-profit tax returns. They'll also take care of all of your payroll and bookkeeping needs as well. See them at 208 East Jasper Street or call 465-8562. Great Heart Seed is dedicated to providing the American farmer with the most profitable corn, soybean, wheat, and alfalfa lines. Their vision is to work on your farm, helping you build higher yields and bigger profits. Contact them at 465-4132. Great Heart, great yields.
It's almost halftime here. The home of the Golden Aces. In case you were wondering, they were the state champions back in 1981. Their concession stand says so. Right there on the roof. You can't miss it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that now. I never paid any attention.
Pass over the middle is complete. First down, Tigers.
Garrett King with the reception. Yes, sir.
Oh, we've been missing that all day. King was wide open. Good throw, good catch, good hit on the tackle. King took a lick on it. 2:26 to go, 1st and 10 for Paris. Ball spotted around the Mount Carmel 48-yard line. King wide to the right, out of the shotgun. They're going to hand it to Hutchings up the middle and nothing going there. He's hit immediately behind the line of scrimmage and we'll lose a yard.
Wow.
Down to 1:53 on the clock. I tried to adjust it and got behind again, so take the clock on the screen with a grain of salt with me, folks. It's a
work in progress.
It is. I'm going to get the hang of it. Out of the shotgun again. Going to send the guy. Hutchings wide to the right. He's going to go down the side of the field. A fade to him.
Overthrown.
Incomplete.
Incomplete, yep.
Well designed, but well defended as well. Now a long 3rd and about 12 yards to go. An even minute 30 on the clock. So Tigers go in the air and trying to stretch it out a little bit on this possession. You were asking me about whether the players would have to wear masks in the game, Lenny. I've seen a few players with some masks on their face mask. Not necessarily on their face, but kind of a sleeve that kind of goes over it there a little bit. All right, 3rd and 12. Here we go. Looking downfield, takes a hit, overthrows King.
King was wide open in the middle again, but just a little too high.
Well, Perry took a shot on that as well. And that's going to bring the punt team out again. Landon England will be standing back at the Paris 40-yard line. Line drive kick. That'll take a good Paris bounce if it gets away from him. Fielded around the 15-yard line.
Uh-oh, he's coming back to this side of the field, though.
Nope. King's going to stretch him out to the sideline. Not going to get the tackle. He breaks another one. Well, they finally wrestle him down.
Number 11, Zach Allen, and he made a good return on that as he got it back to the Mount Carmel side of the 50. So
we netted a negative 5 yards on that punt.
Yeah, we did, actually.
Those line drive punts usually work in favor of the returner because the defense doesn't have a time to get down the field. Unless it can bounce away from him, and I was kind of hoping he'd let that go, but he fielded it cleanly and found a seam.
Yeah, he picked it up on about the 2nd or 3rd hop, and then once he picked it up, he was clear over on the far sideline, but he brought it all the way back to this sideline and just pretty much outran everybody.
So 1st and 10 on the Paris 45. They'll send a man in motion. They'll pitch the sweep to him around the end. Turns it upfield. The flag is flying.
2 flags are flying.
Tigers were in the backfield. And they're clapping. I think this is going against Mount Carmel.
Holding. Yep. 10 yards. So.
Well, that's a big one. Mount Carmel called that timeout earlier. We still completed a pass. They got the ball back and got good field position, not with as much time as they wanted. But that really puts a kink in their plans now because that's 10 yards from the spot of the foul, not the line of scrimmage. So that bumps them way back as that foul occurred in the backfield.
It's going to bring up 1st and about, well, you can't read
like
the
23
score.
on there.
That's what it looks like from here.
Ball in the Mount Carmel 44. Twins to the right. Slot to the left. Takes the handoff. Tries to keep it himself. Goes right back up the middle.
Almost
nice
broke
gain.
It. Yeah. Looked like Sullivan was there on the tackle.
They're going to the hurry-up offense now with 2nd down and about 11 yards to go. Down to 30 seconds on the clock. Looking for the play call from the coach. He's waving hands all over the place, so hopefully they understand. Fakes the inside handoff, looking deep down the field, takes a shot, pass complete. The tackle is made. Got some subs coming in for the Tigers. All right, Mount Carmel calls their last timeout with only 10 seconds left. Or 3 seconds. Is that what that says?
That
I
looks
think
like
so.
Yeah, it looks like 3 from here.
All right, let's reset our clock here a bit.
And like you said, you can't see the scoreboard, so, or at least I can't.
If I lean back here and stand on my toes, yep, it's a 3.
Okay.
So 3 seconds on the clock. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the Paris, call it 24-yard line. All right, we just got to withstand one play here at this point. the way things started off, I thought it'd be a lot worse than 13-0 at this point at the half.
You're right there. I mean, they ran 2 plays. Well, we ran 3 plays and punted. They ran 2 plays and scored. They missed the extra point. Then we ran 3 more plays and punted again. That time they had to run several plays before they finally scored, but they still ended up scoring, and then they kicked the extra point.
Well, they're lining up for the kick here, Lenny.
Oh, no way.
Low snap. The kick is up. And short.
I think he might have had the length, though, if it had been.
Fell just behind the goal line.
That was a heck of an effort, though, that was about a 40-yarder.
Well, that's the end of the first half. Mount Carmel in the lead, 13-0 over Paris. So we're going to take a break. It is a 15-minute halftime, so we'll be back here in just a few minutes with some halftime stats. You're listening to Tiger Football on the Paris Sports Network.
For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Lot 50 Brewing, located at 112 East Court Street, is the only brewing company in town. Bring your friends, family, or co-workers in for an evening of games, drinks, and conversation. Order food from other local restaurants or bring your own. Stop in and watch the owners, Bruce Young, Steve Combs, and Doug Smitkamp, work for you. Lot 50 is open Wednesday through Sunday. Check them out at lot50brewing.com. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Located at 500 West Jasper Street in Paris, Soleil Body Salon offers 5 lay-down and 1 stand-up tanning bed, as well as spray tan services. They also have a nail technician, an esthetician, and a hairstylist. Give Leslie and her staff a call at 465-7546. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. Our pregame show is sponsored by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors Dan and Sherry Hutchings, Steve and Lynn Young, Paul and Kathy Porter, Denny and Mary Lou Pine, and Tom and Marnita Stuck. Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive. Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and talk to Bruce, Ann, or Tay, and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at churchinsagency.com. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris.
Welcome back to halftime. Mount Carmel on top of Paris, 13-0 in Week 1 of our abbreviated 2020-21 season. The Tigers will get 6 games this year as opposed to the normal 9. No postseason to speak of. Only 2 of those games are going to be home games, so a lot of this stuff on the road. Boy.
Yeah.
Lenny, I'm trying to figure out where to start here. A rough first half for the Tigers.
Yep.
We were having all kinds of technical difficulties up here. The Tigers were having all kinds of technical difficulties on the field. Things got off to a rough start. But now the broadcasters and the Tigers have slowed down the bleeding, only giving up 13 points in the first half. That's not insurmountable in the second half.
No, it's definitely not. And we'll see what happens, but we're definitely going to have to make some adjustments and stop that sweep going right or left because they've shown they've got the ability to run it both directions. So, but I think we've definitely slowed it down quite a bit there in that second quarter compared to what they were doing in that first quarter because they were pretty much running at will in that first quarter. So we'll see what the second half brings.
What do the stats look like here in the first half?
Well, they're not terrible, but they're not great either. I got Cole Brewster, their quarterback. I got him 4 carries for 13 yards. Zeke Hedra, the big running back, number 5. I've got him 7 carries for 94 yards, and he scored the touchdown. Blaine Sisson had a reverse for 33 yards. Bo Stepp, he's got the touchdown, another touchdown for him on a 16-yard scamper. Let's see, Dirk Kite has 1 carry for 12 yards. Throwing the ball, Brewster is 3 out of 5 for 31 yards. He did have 1 fumble that Sullivan recovered, but the Tigers were unable to capitalize on that turnover. So receiving, I got Noah Martin 1 catch for 21, Blaine Sisson 1 catch for 2, and Zeke Hedra has 1 catch out in the flat for 8.
So they're not killing us through the air.
No.
168 yards on the ground, and what about 31 yards through the air?
Through the air, yeah. For your Tigers, I've got Perry, our quarterback. He's got 4 carries for 1 yard. Hutchings has 5 carries for 12 yards. Kohlmeyer has 1 carry for 1 yard. Nick Moeller has 1 carry for -3. And Norman Phillips has 1 carry for 1 yard. Throwing the ball, Perry's 6 out of 8 for 33 yards. And 1 attempt was to Hutchings. It was incomplete. I've got 2 catches for Nick Moeller for a -1 yard. And I've got Garrett King. He's 4 out of 5 for 34 yards. So That's your stats for the first half. I guess I could run down penalties. The Tigers have been penalized 3 times for a -20, and Mount Carmel has been penalized 6 times for a -40. And the only turnover in the contest was that fumble by Brewster that Sullivan recovered in the backfield. But once again, the Tigers were unable to capitalize on that turnover, and we was kind of hoping that once we had that turnover that would kind of spark the Tigers a little bit and give us that shot in the arm that we really needed to get some points on the board, at least there in that first half. But we just couldn't get anything moving on offense.
Oh, Eleni, I get a little worried about our cell signal down here that we are broadcasting with, because I've got red boxes on my screen.
Uh-oh.
And our scoreboard has quit updating.
Okay.
So if anybody out there listening, if you can hear us and want to send me a message, I sure would really appreciate it, because unfortunately we can't see the
See if we're actually getting out
the
or
end
not.
the end product. Yeah, we see things that we send out, but unfortunately can't always see the final broadcast.
Well, I was talking to Eric at halftime on texting, and he said we were doing okay at that point in time. So I don't know.
Yeah, it didn't stop on me until halftime here.
So I'm sure someone will let us know, though, if we're not.
I'm sure they will. They've been pretty good at that the whole game.
Yeah, they have.
Okay,
been.
adjusted the quarter to third quarter. Maybe it's just me then, kind of panicking. We've had all kinds of stuff, so my clock's not updating as why I was concerned there.
Well,
We're about 4 minutes away from the players coming back out onto the field, and our clock says 13:19. So
it seems like general rule of thumb in football, they always put another 3 minutes on the clock after the players come back. So
that they do every time. There, okay, now it's updating back to 0. I don't know what the deal was.
okay, yeah.
It has been one of those days for us here.
And you couldn't ask for a better day, though, for football. There's just a slight breeze out of the northeast. Like I said, not a cloud in the sky. Perfect blue sky conditions. I mean, the field is perfect. I don't even see hardly any chewed up spots or anything on it, even after the first half of play. So,
Well, after they shut things down, it didn't get any wear and tear.
yeah.
You know, you think of that fall season where it always gets all chewed up going into winter, and then you come back in the spring and it hasn't had time to recoup. It's just been dead all winter, and it didn't get chewed up last fall. So
You're right, yeah.
it's still in good shape here come spring.
Sure looks nice, that's for sure. So,
I want to thank our sponsors here of this broadcast and being with us all year. We're going to try and carry as many things as we can for you this season. We've already been able to carry a ton of basketball games for girls and boys. Lenny and I got to broadcast our very first volleyball game Thursday night.
that was a comedy show. But
And if you would like to be entertained, go back to our YouTube channel, and you know how to do it because you're already there now listening to us. Check out the volleyball broadcast from Thursday night. I wouldn't do it while you're eating. You could choke, maybe cough something up. It is quite entertaining. The more you know about volleyball, I'm sure the more entertaining it is, because we don't know anything about volleyball, but we got through it. And we only pretend to know something about football. The Tigers making their way back out onto the field now.
They are. So, like you said, once they get back out here, and they'll go out on the field to warm up and loosen up again for the second half.
Mount Carmel making their way back out now. I just can't get over the weather. When they said they were going to start playing in the middle of March, I was pretty worried.
Yeah, I was too, but man, it is beautiful down here today.
It'd be even better if we were out in the sun.
It would be, yeah.
Kind of in the shade here.
It's a little chilly up here in the broadcast booth because we've got awnings out over us, so there's no sunshine even coming in here at all. But it's still decent, and I'm sure back home at Eagle Ridge, there's probably some guys out on the links today getting that golf game loosened back up and getting ready. So
I'm sure they're already taking sign-ups for their spring leagues out there.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Wednesday night leg will be starting here before you know it. And
Eagle Ridge, one of our fine sponsors here on the Paris Sports Network.
And now the Mount Carmel Golden Aces, they've made their way back out to the field. So I'll be anxious to see if they put the extra 3 minutes back on the clock. But it's always been a rule of thumb that it doesn't matter if you got a 15-minute half or a 20-minute half. When the players come back out, they put an extra 3 minutes on so they can warm up and loosen up. So.
And then in basketball, it gets down to 1 minute, and they do the buzzer, and everybody just quits.
Yeah, they blow the horn. And, yeah, exactly. Go figure, huh?
1 minute short.
Okay, looks like Jude Sullivan and Mason Hutchings are in the middle of the circle, along with Garrett King, so they must be our 3 co-captains, as everybody else kind of circles up around them. And
you think of the emotions the seniors have gone through from thinking they were going to miss their entire season and having to wonder all year long if they would get to play this year, and finally they are. At this point, just grateful to be on the field.
For sure.
All right, well, we're going to take another quick break and thank a few of our sponsors. When we come back, we will have second half action for you live from the Snake Pit here at Legends Field. It's the Paris Sports Network.
Golf season will be here before you know it. An Eagle Ridge Golf Course in Paris offers one of the preeminent courses in East Central Illinois and West Central Indiana. Will be starting up soon, but they also offer special services such as corporate events, receptions, and group lessons. Call 463-3434 or visit eagleridgeparis.com. See Diamond Financial for all of your income tax needs. Ben Lucan has 30 years of income tax preparation experience. He and his well-trained staff can take care of all of your personal, corporate, partnership, trust, and not-for-profit tax returns. They'll also take care of all of your payroll and bookkeeping needs as well. See them at 208 East Jasper Street or call 465-8562. Great Heart Seed is dedicated to providing the American farmer with the most profitable corn, soybean, wheat, and alfalfa lines. Their vision is to work on your farm, helping you build higher yields and bigger profits. Contact them at 465-4132. Great Heart, great yields. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Lot 50 Brewing, located at 112 East Court Street, is the only brewing company in town. Bring your friends, family, or co-workers in for an evening of games, drinks, and conversation. Order food from other local restaurants or bring your own. Stop in and watch the owners, Bruce Young, Steve Combs, and Doug Smitkamp, work for you. Lot 50 is open Wednesday through Sunday. Check them out at lot50brewing.com.
All right, halftime is over, and it is time for third quarter action. The Tigers will be kicking off as we got the ball to start the game.
Yeah, we did, and that's hopefully our defense has made some adjustments and we can stop these guys because they put another score on the board. It might be a little much to overcome, but
right now we're still in it, especially with them missing the extra point.
Yeah.
Well, we've got to score. You don't have to score early here in the third, but
yeah, it sure would be
you
nice.
need some traction.
Yeah.
You don't want to be chasing 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. And we just haven't moved the ball well enough for that. All right, I did get some messages from folks that could hear us. I appreciate that.
Yep. Jim Blue just texted me and said he could hear us, so that's good.
Yep, Debbie checking in. She could hear me too. She probably doesn't want to hear me, but she can. You can't tune us out.
That's for sure. You gotta
put up with us. We're here.
We're here. Yep, we're broadcasting, so
They gave us the mics. Not sure why. All right, Garrett King here to kick off. And we're blowing whistles.
yeah, I heard whistles blowing before we even started, so I'm not sure what the deal was, but apparently the officials weren't quite ready for us to play.
Well, the kids were ready. They're asking for the ball back. Not sure what the issue was. But Tigers are going to make some adjustments. Maybe hope to take advantage of it. All right, we'll try this again. The official gives the signal. King, a line drive kick, fielded around the 17-yard line.
Uh-oh. He made it to the corner, turned the corner.
They're going to get him out of bounds.
Flags way back here, though. So
Oh, yep. Flag back at the 29-yard line. That typically goes against the return team.
most generally, yeah.
And he made a big jump cut down there, and that's where he kind of broke open. So,
Yeah. So that'll be a block in the back against the return team. So Coach Claude's over here. Let's go back this way. Okay, so the foul was about the 29, and they're going to back it up. It looks like 10 yards. So, but they spot it right on the 20. So
yeah,
go figure.
foul close enough there. So
I guess.
only 10 seconds rolling off the clock there. Brewster at that inside handoff, and he's dropped.
Right in the backfield, no gain there. So
Zeke Hadra, the carrier, and the Tigers are onto that.
loss of about 4. So
Second down, about 14 or 15 here. And it feels like, I'd have to look real close, but it only feels like they've run about 4 plays today.
that's about it.
Sweep left, sweep right.
Right, yeah. And then drop back and passed a couple times. Or the wide receiver option. But that was just basically out of the sweep.
Got to bring a man in motion this time. Ball on the ground.
And Brewster's tackled for another loss.
He picks it up, but he's crushed by the Tiger defense all the way back at the 15-yard or the 10-yard line. Not the same defense we saw early on in the game as they were fired up here in the second half. Third down and 20 now from their own 10-yard line. Back in the shotgun again. Hand off to Hadra on the right side. He's got a lot of room, though. He's going to be wrestled down from behind after a big gain.
Yeah.
Out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, he gained about 15, 16. Yeah, about 16, actually.
Big tackle, though, to force a 4th and 5.
I guess 15.
This should be a punting situation as King is dropping back to receive. They do have a kicker standing back at the 10-yard line. And they're bringing in the kick team. Number 11, the wide receiver, Zach Allen, will be punting. King and Hutchings standing back at their own 40-yard line. High, short kick. Going to bounce at the 45.
Just takes about 2 rolls, and that's it. It's going to be right there about the 42, 43-yard line. So
pretty good field position for the Tigers after a quick 3 and out. Helped out by some penalties on the kick return, and then a fumbled snap and a tackle for a loss. And unfortunately, we keep having that one big play that keeps extending their drive for them, and they had that again. Fortunately, we just had them at 3rd and 20.
Right, because he picked up 15 yards on the carry. But
And offensively now, back in the shotgun is Perry. Hutchings on his hip. Pass is complete. A quick hitch outside. Number 33, Jude Sullivan. Get him about 4 yards there.
well, short 4, long 4, short 5, whatever. We'll call it 4.
Perry keeps it himself, gets the outside, turns upfield. He's got a first down and more, down to the 35-yard line. Perry ran the RPO, the run-pass option kind of play there. He had Hutchings in his hip and kept it himself for a first down. Nice run. Hands it to Hutchings this time to the left side, cuts it back upfield, and runs into a wall.
Yeah, he did. He got about a yard, maybe 2 at the most.
That a wall had a big number 58 on the front of it.
Okay. 58 for them is Brant Salhani.
Back in the shotgun again, twins to each side. Hands off to Hutchings, drops the
fumble.
backfield, ball on the ground. Tigers are going to get it back.
No, I don't think so. Well,
Yep.
Did we get it back?
We got it back.
Wow, I don't know how we managed that. I thought sure 59 for them had it.
Well, number 52, Connor Crunk, he got his hand on the guy and kind of held him off while he fell on the ball, so we dodged a bullet there.
Wow, we did. But that's going to bring up 3rd and about 15.
Long field to go, 7:55 to go here in the third quarter, trailing 13-0. Twins each side. They're going to adjust Hutchings to the left side of Perry. Drop straight back to pass. Oh, incomplete.
Man, I think Hutch could have picked that up too had he caught that. It would have been close. But
And now the punt team coming out for the Tigers. 7.5 minutes to play here in the third quarter.
well, what started out as a promising drive, we picked up the first down. Then we shoot ourselves in the foot with the fumble. And
Long time to kick the ball. Hammers it into the end zone, unfortunately.
yep, it did.
So I've got a theory. We're coaching this all wrong when it comes to those punts. When you're on this side of the field, when you're punting on this side of the 50, you got to change your normal punter. Everybody's got one kid on their team that can't kick. Put him back there. At the best, he's going to kick it 10, 20 yards.
Yeah.
Let it roll or something. Maybe it bounces off of somebody. Just tell him to kick it straight up in the air or something. We're going for the corners or trying to pooch kick it or something. Nah, just stick your bad kicker in there. If he gets lucky and boots a hard one, it's a touchback. Same thing.
Same thing, yeah, same difference. Because,
Yeah, take the one kid that can't kick and just tell him to wail on it. Let him have his moment.
well, England just punted that one. He kicked it from right inside the 50, and it rolled into the end zone. So, yeah.
Like I said, it's just a theory. I don't think anybody will trust it. But Terry, the Tiger defense fired up. A big tackle on first down. They're going to give him half a yard, but he's lucky to get that.
Yeah, I'm not sure he actually got that, but I'm going to give him no yards because I think the guy.
Oh, they bumped it back, yep.
He moved it back, so.
I think he moved the yard marker before the official established himself there. So 2nd and 10. Under 7 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Wide receiver wide each side out of the shotgun. Now they're going to bring a man in motion. There's the pitch to him. Another flag down. Brinkerhoff's going to get him from behind and wrestle him out of bounds. J.R. Brinkerhoff chased him down. And that flag came out early.
going to be a legal procedure, I think, against them.
Yeah. So they only had 6 guys on the line of scrimmage. In football, you've got to have 7. Your 5 down linemen, and then you have to have each tackle covered either by an end or a tight end or a split end. That time they only had 6 guys up there.
Illegal formation is what they called it, so
Yep.
that's what we'll go with. So 2nd and 15.
Keeping it to the right side. He's got to gain up the middle. Brinkerhoff in there on the tackle again, along with Mason Stuck.
It's going to bring up about a 3rd and 5 now, so he gained about 11 on that carry.
So we just keep stopping them and pinning them, and then we give up that big double-digit carry all the time. That's really hurt us today. Hopefully we can dodge one here. We got 3rd and about 5 yards to go. They're going to hand it off, and he's got the first down and more.
Breaks a tackle.
Stuck gets him by the ankles. Hadra gets it out to about the 40-yard line.
15 yards on the carry, so.
Mason Stuck able to just cling to an ankle for a moment and trip him up. Just under 5:20 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Back to his shotgun again. Twins to the left. Take the handoff to Hadra, ball on the ground.
It's on the ground. I'm not sure who's got it, but
that one might be Mount Carmel's, I'm pretty sure. Number 50, one of the linemen got down there on it.
It's going to be a loss of 5, though, so.
Now we got to take advantage of that loss. Under 5 minutes to play now in the 3rd. 2nd and 15. Twins to the left out of the shotgun. Brewster looking to the right, tucks it in, right back up the middle, dodges a man, and picks up only about a yard or 2 before the Tigers squish him.
Squish him, is that
squish him, that is a football term.
That's a football term, okay.
Yeah, that's when a big guy gets on top of the little guy.
Okay.
And leaves an indentation in the grass. The indentation is critical for the squish him to stand.
All right.
And that time, I can see the dent from here. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. It is high definition, but those dents sometimes are hard. They're covered by the shadows of the defensive line there. That was a squish him.
Okay, we'll go with that. I thought maybe you was throwing some of this volleyball terminology back in here on me.
Deep pass down the left end, going long.
He's open, and he caught it, and that's going to be
Nobody's going to touch him. No flags on the field. That one is going to stand.
63-yard pass play.
They haven't looked long down the field much today.
No, and that was to number 3, Bo Stipp. So, where are we at? 3:35 in the 3rd?
Yes, I forgot or 3:35.
Yeah.
Yep. I didn't stop my clock there. 3:35 on the clock. They're setting up the extra point attempt. Snap's good. The kick's up and looks good. And it is.
Pass.
And that'll move the score up now 20-0. Get my scoreboard to calculate with me here. All right, Lenny, we were talking there at the start of the third quarter how bad we needed to score to cut that lead in half. A lot of time left in this game, but now 3 scores down. Things are starting to get pretty critical for the Tigers.
That they are, Beads. That they are. So.
Yeah, squishy terminology there that I mentioned. I have been on the receiving end of several of those
squishies,
squishing tackles.
I'll bet you have.
I have left my indentation on many a field. Honestly, there may be a few fields out there. It's still there if you checked hard enough. The old John P. Allen Field, you might trip over a few of my indentations. Sometimes those don't come back out.
Well,
it's like a rut in your yard. It's really hard to fix.
Or hopefully this kick will go down to King or Hutchings one, and there won't be no squishies on this one. It'll be just a long return, and that's going to be
a long kick
out of bounds.
Yep.
So that's going to be a penalty. They'll re-kick, or else we'll take it at.
I say the Tigers just take the field position on that one
probably.
At the 40-yard line.
Yeah, probably.
And that's what's going to happen as the kicking teams come off. So a fresh set of downs for the Tigers. I guess it's going to be the 35-yard line. Three and a half minutes to go here in the third. The Tigers need to get something on the board here. 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Twins to the left. Fake the handoff. All right, Danny.
Kept it himself after he faked the option to Hutch. Picked up about 8 on it, didn't he?
He did. 9.
9 maybe, okay.
Very close to a first down. I was sweating that a little bit at the beginning. That read option like that takes a long time to develop. Rolling out to his right this time. Pass complete.
Caught Sullivan off the tight end slot.
Clock will stop for a moment as they move the chains. Well, Jude makes a nice target out there. Dropping back again, screen to the other side, complete to Hutchings. He cuts up the field, he's got some speed, he's got some room. One guy to beat, and he gets him down around the 15-yard line. That's what we wanted on those last couple passes. Oh, and there's a flag back here.
That's not good. Looks like they're bringing it back, too. It's going to be a hold against Paris, so...
10 yards from the spot of the foul, which is about 4 yards downfield. That'll bring up 1st and like 16. Well-designed play. They got all the attention rolling to the right. Tossed it back to his left, and Hutchings could just use his athletic ability and just run. Now we're going to send 3 wide receivers out to the right, 1 out to the left.
Hutch still in the backfield with Perry. Still out of the shotgun.
Gonna roll to his right, tucks it in, comes back, or to his left, comes back to his right, back to his left, and now he's down.
Yep. All that dancing, he's lost about 4 more.
Yeah, when you go to the right and turn around and go back to the left, if you try to go back to the right or either direction, the odds are those guys are still there.
Yep.
You like to think maybe they ran by and forgot about you, but they're probably still there, and they got him that time. So 2nd and even longer now. We're looking at 2nd and 20. Like a minute 40 to play. Slant is there, and it's complete. And flags are down. Pass complete to Norman Phillips. Comes up a little ginger. I think we're going to, is it a face mask on top of that?
I've never seen the preliminary signal.
Both officials saw it and threw flags at the same time
yeah.
waiting for the signal from the official.
I think they're calling it pass interference, I guess.
Okay. So defensive pass interference, that's a 15-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. So instead of being second down and like 6 or 7 yards to go.
Should be an automatic first down, shouldn't it?
I didn't know it was still second down. I thought maybe it'd stay first or something, but it's a 15-yard penalty. Gained a couple yards out of it.
I guess it's going to be 2nd and 5.
Looking over the middle, another pass complete. Hutchings misses a guy and gets hog-tied. Had him around the head and wrestled him down. The Tigers are lighting it up, passing right across the middle of the defense. Minute 18 on the clock here in the third quarter. Tigers threatening to score. High snap. Perry able to get it back, but he's wrestled down for a loss. Boy, we get the momentum going, and there's
and then we lose 5.
Something that simple. That'll back the Tigers up. Boy, both teams today seeing a lot of 2nd and 15s. To be expected this early in the season. Pass this time is complete. A big hit. Nick Moeller took the catch, took the hit. Still got a yard or two after contact, though. And gets us up near the original line of scrimmage now, looking at a 3rd and about 11. Clock ticking down to about 20 seconds here in the third quarter. Go ahead and snap it, boys. We need every play we can get. Rolling to his right. Now his left, back to his right, and just throws it out of bounds. Perry went down hard, and he's still on the ground.
That's not good.
Now we've got an injury timeout. Just a few seconds here before the end of the third quarter.
He's up now. He's coming off.
Now that was an official timeout, so I believe he has to come out for a play.
I think. We got number 1 over here on the side, Ethan Dick, warming up pretty quickly, so.
Well, both teams now have gone to a timeout, so I'm assuming maybe one of the teams actually called timeout here. Or it could be part of the official timeout for injury still. I'm not certain, but either way, they should be starting up here in just a moment. 3 seconds officially on the clock. Big play call now for the Tigers. Lenny, what do you go with? Facing 4th and 11. They can get a first down.
Well, I guess it depends on whether Perry's healthy, whether he can actually quarterback this play or not, or if we have to go to Hutchings.
I'm thinking you just about have to go to the air here because nothing on the ground has netted you anything today.
Like I said, we've got Dick over here on the sideline. He's still warming up, backing up a little farther every time he throws one. So.
Okay, now. Now they're saying the end of the quarter. Where did the 3 seconds go?
I don't know.
I'm as confused as some of the fans are down there where those 3 seconds went. I never saw the clock start.
You got me.
All right, that's the end of 3. Tigers down 20-0. We'll be back here in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950.
It's the fourth quarter now in Mount Carmel. The Tigers trailing by 3 scores and facing a fourth and about 12 yards to go. Ball, I would say, down around the 14-yard line.
Yeah, about that. Well, maybe it's, I don't know. 14, 15, somewhere in there. What's the scoreboard say? It says 14, I think. Perry is in there at quarterback, so he must not have been hurt too bad.
Right over the middle.
And it's incomplete.
Knocked incomplete.
Number 7 got in there to break that up, and that was Andrew Gillen.
Not a bad play. It was all there, just couldn't complete it.
Now our defense is going to have to really stiffen up. We could use a turnover now because it's going to be Mount Carmel ball deep in their own territory.
The defense looked pretty good there in the third quarter until we gave up a score. We've dropped them for several losses. They've been real aggressive. That one big long pass play, the only difference there in the second half so far.
Yep.
Here with a 20-point lead in the fourth quarter, I expect them to keep it on the ground, maybe more of those sweeps. Under center this time, sends a guy in motion. They're going to blast it right up the middle. Short gain.
Hadra again, though, on the carry.
And now Mount Carmel's got a guy down.
He picked up about 4 more, so.
Another injury timeout. Well, with that injury, we'll take a quick timeout ourselves. We'll be right back here in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
Great Heart Seed is dedicated to providing the American farmer with the most profitable corn, soybean, wheat, and alfalfa lines. Their vision is to work on your farm, helping you build higher yields and bigger profits. Contact them at 465-4132. Great Heart, great yields.
Number 52, the player there injured, able to come back out onto the field. Or come off the field there on his own power.
Yeah, 52, that's Eli Swanson.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Comes at that sweep to this side again, but short gain, if any.
They're giving it to Hadra every chance they got right now.
I don't think he got any gain, so it's going to bring up 3rd down now.
All right, big play right here for the Tigers.
Still looks like about 3rd and long 5, short 6. Brewster has, like you said, Beads, went up under center now, though, instead of the shotgun.
Hadra's gone to the races.
Is gone. Oh,
big tackle.
Tackle by number 6. Mason Stuck. He couldn't have gotten much more than a shoelace.
Just enough to slow him down there. Trip him up and save another touchdown. Those big plays just tearing us up today. First and 10 now. Ball spotted at the Paris 45-yard line. 10:05 to go here in the ball game. Back to the shotgun formation. Twins to the right side. Snap
Fumble.
gets away.
And we got flags over on the other side, too. I think they was in motion.
I think they were.
A couple of linemen I seen moving early.
A lot of penalties today, and you can tell it's the first game of the season. We haven't had a lot of practice time. We're seeing a lot of those kind of penalties today. Now Carmel taking a long time in the huddle.
Well, the clock is their friend, so.
That it is, and my clock's a little off here at the moment. I'll catch it up. It's 9:20 now on the clock, 9:30, 9:28. There we go. About 20 seconds off. Sitting a man in motion, it's Hadra around, nope.
Fumble
The inside
again.
handoff. On the ground, they gave it to Norick. It ends up on the ground, and the Tigers
Paris
have it.
got it, yeah.
All right, okay, Tigers, we need some noise offensively now. Time to pull out all the stops. If you got any fancy plays we haven't seen yet, it's time for them. 9:17 on the clock to go.
No idea who recovered that one, but I know it was someone from the interior line, I'd say.
They'd be the only ones back there, I would think. Okay, Tigers come out in the shotgun formation. Perry takes a snap, looking down the left side. King can't get there.
Oh, he's wanting pass interference and no call.
I'm not sure he could have caught it. I think they'll be saying that it wasn't catchable. I don't think I had the camera all the way over there on that one. Zoom out there a little bit because they're going to be throwing it downfield. Second down and 10. Inside handoff to Hutchings. Makes a couple guys miss and picks up a few yards, but we're going to need a lot more than that.
Yeah, for sure. He picked up about 2. Long 2, short 3. I'll give him 3.
Yeah, we'll be generous. They need it. 3rd and 7. Ball spotted around the 46. Clean snap, looking downfield. Tucks it in. Scrambling to his left. Lobs it downfield. Complete.
To Sullivan.
Good read there. Rolling outside, finding his receiver. Nice touch pass. Turned a broken play into a nice first down for the Tigers. Back in the shotgun again. Twins to the right side. Actually, triplets over there. There's that screen pass back to the near side to Hutchings. Wasn't able to break this one, but still a good gain. Approaching the 8-minute mark.
Okay, come on, Tigers. We need a touchdown.
Ball down around the 24-yard line. Second and about 4. Looking to his right side. It's complete. One man to feet. He couldn't stay up.
Couldn't keep his feet. But man, he's going to be down to about the 3-yard line.
Norman Phillips with the catch.
Let's see. I can't see the yard markers from here down there now.
1st and goal. I think they're on about the 5-yard line.
I was trying to count up how many that reception was, though.
Running right back up the middle. A hard run short of the goal line was Hutchings. Picked up about 3 yards. It's going to be down to the 2-yard line. And the official calling timeout. He's sending a guy off the field. An equipment issue. Oh, he's vomiting.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, everybody at home needed to know that. Sorry about that. Well, you see it on the camera. I guess I don't have to describe it. Tigers now looking to score. Ooh, kind of a busted play. Kept it himself.
He didn't get there. Did
No.
He actually lost about a yard.
I think he did. Kind of bobbled the snap there a bit and just unable to convert.
So now it's going to bring up 3rd and a long 1.5 or 2.
Continuing to run down around 6.5 minutes to play. Perry in the shotgun. Rolls to his left. Tucks it up.
He's
And he's
in.
in.
Yep. So we're in the 4th quarter. I don't know what the clock says. I can't read it, but
It's about 6:15, 6:19. The glare on it's really hard to read. I got 6:26 on mine. I know I'm off. The scoreboard here is to the left of the press box, and you can't really see it where we're at. So Mount Carmel has a camera up, and they provided us with monitors to see the scoreboard. But now there's a glare on the camera, so yeah. High snap on the kick. The kick is up, though, and it looks good from here. It is. Garrett King converts on the extra point. The Tigers are on the board now, 20-7. Well, Lenny, I began to wonder if we would get on the board today.
yeah, I'm like you. But we did. We scored. That's good. We finally got that goose egg off the scoreboard. So
All right. There's the scoreboard updated for me. 20-7 the score, trailing now by a pair. I don't think you even consider an onside kick or anything at this point. You got to kick it deep and
hope your
get out there and play defense and try and get the ball back.
Definitely hope your defense can create another turnover or something.
You just got to score. You need a 3 and out, and you got to score on every possession at this point.
For sure. Yeah, the clock is definitely a factor now. So. Well,
I think they were going onside.
they were going onside, and that's going to be a penalty against Paris. So.
Booted it out of bounds, and optimal field position now. Or they may decline it and make us re-kick it and push us back. That's exactly what's going to happen. They're going to make us re-kick it from our 35.
Well, if you onside it from the 40, are you going to onside it from the 35?
No, they're sitting there bringing their hands team out and bringing the regular kickoff team in. So we're going to see a deep kick out of him, or maybe a line drive or something. It is a line drive rolling kick, hoping to bounce away from somebody.
Picked up on the first bounce, though, by number 6. That's going to be Ivan Holt. He's just a junior, but he gets it back up to about the 42, 43-yard line, looks like. So
And see the clock. Looks like about 6:19, I think, on the clock down there. Or 13. They'll take over. The ball spotted at their 41-yard line. 42, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
The whole team huddled up on the sideline, taking a long time to come out here.
Well, the play clock hadn't started yet, so the game clock shouldn't be running either. So I guess they could take.
They had to get balls swapped out.
I still never did understand that. Why we don't have one football for a football game.
One for each team, I guess.
Well, you play basketball, you all use the same ball. I mean, baseball, you use multiple balls, but it's not like they're different.
Back up under center is Brewster. Got to hand it off right back up the left side. Short gain.
Hadra with the carry, he picked up about 3.
Oh, more than that.
Yeah, give him 4, I guess.
Camden Crowder, number 65, checking out for the Tigers. They're going to take every second they can before snapping the ball here. Play clock down to 12 seconds, and they haven't even left the huddle yet. Tigers needing a big play here on second and about 6 yards to go. Brewster hands to Hadra again. He's going to be very close to a first down. They got
just
it.
is enough for a first down. So.
Number 1, Ethan Dick coming in to replace Braden Atkinson.
Well, I watched that last play, and just as the quarterback Brewster handed it off to Hadra, Jeb Fry grabbed that quarterback, and it would have been a loss had he kept it.
Loss or a fumbled or handoff or something if he just a half step quicker.
Fry was right in there, but just couldn't quite see.
There we got a loss. Brian Kohlmeyer with the tackle. Looked like number 54, Josh Wood, was back there as well.
Loss of a couple.
Down to 4.5 minutes to play. Got a hand off to Hadra again, and again, he's going to have the first down. Under 4 minutes to play now. Looks like 3:59.
Well, so far I've got Hadra 18 carries and 175 yards, so he's had a workhorse afternoon for him.
That he has. He had 97 in the first half.
I had him for 94, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you was close, though.
I was close.
Yeah.
They're going to hand off to him again, right back up the middle.
And he picked up another 5, so I guess actually got 6, looks like. So
Tigers just going to run out of time this afternoon.
Yeah, they are.
That rough first quarter just our undoing today.
Well, sometimes you come into a game, you're too jacked up, you got too much adrenaline going, beads, and I think that was the case today. The boys were so excited. It's been so long since we played. And
bringing the pressure up the middle are the Tigers. Again, got to him about the time he handed off, but it's still enough for a first down. Clock stops with 3:03 to go. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the Paris 23-yard line, 24-yard line. I didn't start the clock again, down around 2:35 now. And timeout. Mount Carmel calls a timeout. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. We'll take a quick timeout ourselves, and we'll be back here in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Lot 50 Brewing, located at 112 East Court Street, is the only brewing company in town. Bring your friends, family, or co-workers in for an evening of games, drinks, and conversation. Order food from other local restaurants or bring your own. Stop in and watch the owners Bruce Young, Steve Combs, and Doug Smitkamp work for you. Lot 50 is open Wednesday through Sunday. Check them out at lot50brewing.com. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. The Tigers against the wall right now, needing a miracle to get back in this one. I've seen it happen.
Yeah, well, it's happened. It's not impossible, but
pretty close. Brewster back in the shotgun again from Mount Carmel. A slot to the right. And he's just going to keep it himself. Tries to go up the middle and nowhere to go.
Not much there.
Josh Wood shut him down. 2nd and about 9. Now they can just let the clock run. A play clock like 35 seconds or something. They only have to run about 3 plays here, and
yep.
If they get a first down, it's they can just sit on it.
Now he's back up under center this time, so look for Hadra.
Yep, I hand it to him off the left tackle.
Short gain that time. He only got a couple.
Garrett King in there on the tackle, brought Hadra down after a short gain. That's going to be timeout call by Paris. So we'll take another quick timeout. We'll be right back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Located at 500 West Jasper Street in Paris, Soleil Body Salon offers 5 lay-down and 1 stand-up tanning bed, as well as spray tan services. They also have a nail technician, an esthetician, and a hairstylist. Give Leslie and her staff a call at 465-7546.
Oh, my bad.
Got it.
I heard you and I wasn't even paying attention.
We got too many buttons up here.
Oh, And I've only got one job I got to do is turn that knob.
One job, Lenny.
And I can't handle it.
Oh, flags. I think we jumped off sides.
Oh, no. That's not what we needed.
Yep, 5-yard penalty. Put it just shy of the first down marker. 3rd down and less than a yard, or right at a yard. Minute 39 left to go. Back in the shotgun, bringing a man in motion. Hands it off to Hadra up the middle, makes a cut. He's going to have the first down. Number 70, Logan Bartley coming in for the Tigers. That'll replace number 61, Jeb Fry. Now the clock's running in, down around a minute. Man in motion again. Again, they hand it to Hadra. Gets a couple. Clock just ticking away, down under 50 seconds now. Down to about 30 seconds. And technically, they don't even have to snap the ball. Well, at play clock, they do have to snap it. The official right up there behind him in the victory formation. They will kneel.
Takes a knee, and that's going to do it. So
that's your final score. Mount Carmel 20, Paris 7. Opened the season 0-1. Not the way we wanted to
definitely not
handle this trip.
We come to Mount Carmel in several years. What did you say it was? Probably the middle 80s?
I think it's got to be early 80s, mid 80s since the last time we played here. It's been a long time. And came up on the wrong end of it, 20-7. So we'll take a break. We'll be back here in a moment after we hear from some of our sponsors. You're listening to Tiger Football here on the Paris Sports Network.
Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. Our pregame show is sponsored by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Mark, Amy, Salem, and Sarah Isef support Paris Athletics and implore its athletes to play hard and study harder. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors Dan and Sherry Hutchings, Steve and Lynn Young, Paul and Kathy Porter, Denny and Mary Lou Pine, and Tom and Marnita Stuck. Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive. Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and talk to Bruce, Ann, or Tay and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at churchinsagency.com.
Welcome back to the post-game show here on the Paris Sports Network. I'm BJ Pheasant with Lenny Irwin down here in Mount Carmel High School. First time we've got the broadcast from the Snake Pit. Not a bad facility here.
Yeah.
Very hospitable. They helped us get on the air today. I couldn't ask for a better host.
For sure, yeah. Helped us switch a couple cords out for us that we were having issues with.
Unfortunately, the Tigers fell 20-7.
Definitely not there. So anyway, we'll run down some stats. I'm not sure if Coach will make it up today or not, but anyway, for the victorious Mount Carmel Golden Aces, Cole Brewster, their quarterback, I had him 9 carries for 14 yards. Their big running back, Zeke Hadra, I had him 23 carries for 196. Blaine Sisson, 1 carry for 33. Bo Stepp, 1 carry for 16. Zach Allen had 1 carry for no yards. And Dirk Kite had 1 carry for 12 yards. Throwing the ball, Brewster was 4 out of 6 for 94 yards and a touchdown. Receiving, Bo Stipp had 1 catch for 63 yards and the touchdown. Noah Martin had 1 catch for 21. Blaine Sisson 1 catch for 2. And Zeke Hadra had 1 catch for 8. They were penalized. I had them penalized 9 times for 65 yards. They committed 3 fumbles. We recovered 2 of those, but we couldn't capitalize on their turnovers. For your Tigers, I had Danny Perry carrying the ball 10 times for 18 yards. Mason Hutchings 8 times for 19 yards. Kohlmeyer had 1 carry for 3. Nick Moeller had 1 carry for -3. And Norman Phillips 1 carry for 1 yard. Throwing the ball, I had Perry 13 out of 19 for 113. I had Hutchings 2 catches out of 4 attempts for 32. Norman Phillips 1 catch for 14. Nick Moeller 3 catches for 3 yards. Garrett King, I had him 4 catches out of 6 attempts for 34 yards. And Jude Sullivan 3 catches for 32 yards. So our lone touchdown came on a 2-yard run late in that fourth quarter with 6:19 to go on a 2-yard run by Perry. And the kick was good, but at that point it was just a little too late as the Tigers fall 20-7.
Well, we got a week to bounce back. We go on the road next Saturday down to Marshall. I believe a 1 p.m. start.
Supposed to be a 1 o'clock start, near as I can tell.
All right.
According to our schedule, so.
And in between, who knows what else we'll have broadcasting for you here. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube by hitting the like and subscribe buttons. Also on Facebook, you can follow the Paris Sports Network there, and we will try to keep you updated. We try to get schedules out there, but they keep rescheduling things and popping things up on us, and we try to jump on board every chance we get. So I'm thinking that we might be just about done here, Lenny.
I think so. I don't think Coach is going to make it up today. He's had a lot to talk about with these boys out there, and they just now broke the huddle, so I think we're going to call it good.
All right. Well, I want to thank all of our sponsors for this broadcast and for making it possible, all of our fans for listening, and those that texted and messaged us and let us know when they can't see us, when they can hear us. It's all about our fans and the kids, and we need the support of everybody, from our sponsors to the people listening, to keep us on the air. So we sure do appreciate everybody's help. For Lenny Irwin, I'm BJ Pheasant, and we'll talk to you real soon here on the Paris Sports Network.
You've been listening to Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network, brought to you by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Lot 50 Brewing, Church Insurance Agency, Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, Diamond Brothers Insurance, Ingram Waste Disposal, Seed Solutions, Allied IFS, Country Financial, Lake Ridge Christian Church, State Farm Insurance Agent Terry Elliston, Eagle Ridge Golf Course, Diamond Financial Consultants, Soleil Body Salon, Great Heart Seed, and our affiliate sponsors, Dan and Sherry Hutchings, Steve and Lynn Young, Paul and Kathy Porter, Denny and Mary Lou Pine, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Doc and Donna Moody, Jeff and Stephanie Moody at Moody Farms, Chad and Stephanie Crampton, and Mark, Amy, Salem, and Sarah Isa.